Namaste. Namaste. Is anybody here? I'm so sorry for being late. I'm always late. Hi, Penelope. Hi, Maria Johnson. Welcome to the Mystic Brady Bunch for a chill sesh. I know that didn't sound good. Did not sound good. Let me just make you lower or come closer to me. I had you propped up on a tissue box, but I think that's too far away. What I'm trying to do is I just want you to be able to see the incense. Okay. Let me see. Maybe that will be better. Okay. How are you doing? What am I doing? Okay. I'm attempting to do a live. Hi, Dixie. Welcome. If you don't know who I am, I'm Mystic Brady. I'm Katrina Brady. This is the Mystic Brady Bunch right here, all around here. And I wanted to come on at 9:30 or 9:15, but you know how that ends up. Okay, I'm also having um, a casual meet and greet because I'm having my Saturday wine, Jesus juice. So cheers, everybody. Yeah, prayers up for everybody who needs prayers up. Um, I'm always in prayer in my head and my heart, and I know a lot of you guys are too. I don't know, my eyes look weird. I don't know. I didn't put that much makeup on, just a lip and a line. So for some reason I feel like my eyes are small. Cheers, everybody. I'm having Cabernet Sauvignon, and just wanted to come on tonight. I wanted to come on earlier. I'm also going to do an unboxing. So I thought, in the midst of all the sadness and the tears, um, and the missing and the uh, children, the angels whose lives have been taken. If you want to see any of that material, I have a lot of videos that I put up this week in regards to them. And we can talk about that as well if anybody wants to. My name is famous in my maternal family. Maria Johnson, your name is famous? Oh, that's good. Are you new here? I don't always see a lot of people that I get on the lives. I don't get in my regular videos. There's a whole different audience. Sometimes I'm afraid to do lives because, um, sorry about that. I'm more comfortable holding you. This way I can lose a few ounces. I might put you back up on the tissue box, but just a little bit closer. Anyhow, yeah, so sometimes during lives, I get a different audience, and sometimes there's trolls. But I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid, but I do have some uh mods, hopefully, although I don't know if they can make it because they might have went to sleep. Because if you know me, I'm a procrastinator, but I was really just I had made my dinner late, and I was eating my dinner, and I was watching a couple of YouTube videos on some of the cases that I do. Uh, One of them was Madeline Soto, the 13-year-old girl, and it's never good news. It's always sad news. So let me know if you want me to talk about that. I do have a card that I want to talk about later. I don't want to do it right now because it's just too hard. Okay, so Crazy Eight, you're here. Good. And Doreen Campbell, how are you? You were blocked from responding on my videos? I didn't do that. Who did that? You're one of my best subs. I did not block you. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kim Magical. I'm glad you made it. Doreen, I don't know how that happened. I'll what I'll do is put a comment on another video that I've done, and I'll go in and see if I see anything. That's the only way I could check. Or on this video at the end, put a comment and I'll see, I'll go in. But it's a bit easier if you do it on my other video, my shorter videos. I don't even know how long this video will be. Hi Lisa. It's been so long since you've been able to see me. Oh, I'm glad you were able to make it tonight, this evening. Hope you have a, hope I've been good. Yes, I've been good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I hope you've been good. Um, it's almost 2:30 Sunday afternoon over in Australia. Wow. Here it's still early for me. It's like in Texas, it's in the US, it's all different times, but in Texas it's I guess 10:30 or 10:15, something like that. Let me ask. Echo, what time is it? It's 10:28 p.m. It's 10:28 p.m. in Texas. So welcome Australia, welcome Connecticut. Why am I saying Connecticut? I feel like somebody's from Connecticut. Welcome New York. Welcome I want to say Colorado and Indiana. Maria, I'm not sure where you're from. Let us know where you're from so I could welcome. Hi, Rain Cloud. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I got my Jesus juice and I got my health and I got my passport. So I'm going to be going to New York, NYC, and then Ireland pretty soon. I'm nervous about it. Also, I'm excited and I'm nervous. Let me see if anybody else. So, Doreen, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I would never block you. You're one of my best subs. But I will look into it. I will definitely look into it. And welcome back if you came back now. You can't keep you you'll keep your eyes out. Thank you. I appreciate that. Crazy. And I'm gonna do the unboxing for what you gave me. And also two other things. Maria Johnson, I'll catch you, but seldom successful because I'm thrilled to. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do a lot of videos. I have thousands of videos. I can honestly say I have thousands of videos. I forgot to put my earrings on. That's not nice. Oh man, guys, I have so many earrings and I forgot to put them on. Hate that. I have some earrings on the table. I'm gonna probably put them on. Um, yeah, I do a lot of videos because I feel in control of the videos and I can just pop on. And sometimes I've been doing this year more than ever, I've been doing a lot of lives. But with lives, you have to be careful because you kind of open up to the whole world in a way. I just did a live on, I did a walk and talk, then I did a live in my car on Aquarius, and next up is Pisces. By the way, happy birthday to my sister. Yeah, another sister. Um, I have four of them, and I'm one brother. But my sister, Susan's birthday was yesterday. So happy birthday, Pisces, to my sister. I love you. When I get to New York, I will promise to take you out for pizza or dinner and some dranky drinks. Okay. But you have to come to Staten Island and meet me because we're going to go to a restaurant in Staten Island. Okay. Bring your daughters, bring your three daughters, my nieces. Anyway, let me get some earrings on, guys, because that's what's important, right? One second. Let's see. Let's do. How do I open these? Oh, these are going to be hard. These are going to be hard. Okay. Let's do one. My eyesight is going over here. One pink and one blue, right? Might be the same. One pink and one blue. One pink. I'm glad you're here too, Doreen Campbell. I call you DC. There's a couple of DCs out there. You watch anything anyway? Yeah, but you should not be blocked. Why would you be blocked? I don't even block anybody except if they were a perv. Or a couple of people said bad things to me, so I I would see that and I would block it, but not anybody good like you guys, not any OGs. I can't afford to do that. I don't have that many people. Thank you, Maria. I'm excited about it. I went to England twice. I'm 26% British, but I never had that done. My sisters have had it done. Um, but I know that I'm Irish as well. Definitely. So it'll be interesting if I can find out where the Brady's are. You know, the I forget what that's called when you go back into your history and try to figure out if there's Brady's that are in Ireland. Of course they are. Of course. Um, yeah, the British part is from my mother's side, and the Irish and other mixtures from my father's side. I'm also 7% African American from Senegal, Africa. Thank you, Kim Magical from a comeback. This is a blanket actually. And I got sick of my old backdrop. See, it's still here. I don't know if you can still see it. So Devin gave me this blanket and I said I like her. She looks like a half mermaid, half angel. And I thought it would never work out, but I took tape and I started taping her to the back of that, which looks like a restaurant. My other backdrop, my three-way wall, I put in the garage because it had tarot cards on it and I got sick of it. And I thought maybe a lot of people didn't like it, or just like would not continue watching. And a lot of times I have my background of my artwork. but sometimes I just want to cover up the rest of the room so you guys don't see the mess. Because we're not here. You're not here for the mess anyway. All right, let's do a little Palo Santo. Can everybody hear me? I'm not used to just doing a video without having like my doing my cards and whatnot. But of course I have my cards right here. And my new ones that I'm creating. Just a couple of angels. You can never have too many angel cards, especially in this world today. I've been reading a lot about Archangel Metatron because I asked, you know, who is the angel? I thought it was Michael, but Michael's not the angel of children. Although he can protect children, just he can protect anything and anybody. But the angel that came up was Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Metatron to protect the children. Okay. And I think there was an angel, Archangel Timothy, but I can't find that much information about him. But he does exist. Like when I ask for information from my device over there and from Google, does exist, but might not be like on the books. And that doesn't mean he doesn't exist as protector of the children. So if anybody knows, let me know. I don't know. These sticks are very dry. I also lit this one, which is frankincense. Um, is really nice. It's a nice smell. But it's time to do unboxing. Yay. Okay. Anyhow, the first thing I'm going to show you, I got a couple of things because I am a very lucky lady. And I have beautiful people around me that I'm happy and grateful for, that God has brought us together. And they don't have to give me anything. They don't have to give me one thing, just as long as they give me their time or their ear. Anyhow, but they still give me things. So I just want to do a quick unboxing and just hold on one second. Okay. Okay. Is anybody else drinking Jesus juice with me? Or am I usually alone? That's true. That's true. It's okay. It's all right. Absorb it. Did you enjoy it? Okay. So, a friend gave me that too. All right. So, the very first thing I have to stand up to show you is I got this shirt from Faith, one of my subs and friends since 2019. Okay. She sent me this. Okay. Now, this looks like my dog Cleo. Put a one in the chat if you were around in the days that I had Cleo, my beloved bulldog. This looks just like Cleo. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, DC. Thank you, Faith. I appreciate it so much. I love it. It fits me beautifully. It's so comfortable and it makes me think of you every time I wear it. Can you guys hear my music in the background? That's Jason Stevenson. Okay. I don't own the rights, but he allows me to. And anybody needs a dopamine release, serotonin release, you might start to get happy as you're listening to me. And that's not just because of my face, it's because of Jason Stevenson's dopamine release music. So thank you very much, Faith. I really appreciate this shirt. I love it. It's so comfortable, makes me feel happy, makes me remember my beautiful Cleo. She's always in my heart. That's the reason why we got Casper so fast, is because I just couldn't get over um, Cleo passing away, but she lived 13 years, and bulldogs usually don't live that long. But anyhow, we got Casper, and Casper was not a repeat of Cleo. Of course, we love Casper, and every dog has a different energy. Sometimes they bring other energies of people that we might know or other animals that we might have had in the past. But anyhow, this is my Cleo, and she's very close to my heart. So thank you so much. Next up, oh, I'll take you with me. I left something in the living room, so let me go get it. Let's go get it together. Okay? Let's run. Okay. As you can see, I have one card for St. Patrick's Day, and this is from Tracy Delahante. Isn't that nice? Thank you, Tracy Delahante. She never forgets me on any holiday. And usually I get one from my brother and one from Christine Valvik. But that's okay. All right. So here it is. This is from Crazy 8. Thank you so much, Crazy 8. We were just getting ready to probably put the other guy. Here's the other guy. See, we have a lot of things for St. Patrick's Day. We're doing it up good. Okay, so Crazy 8 is my good friend and fellow creator, and she is from upstate New York. Thank you so much. See, look, now he has a brother. This is the one that Devin bought, and this is the one that you got us. And Devin said, thank you so much. He went to bed early because he doesn't feel well, but he will say thank you tomorrow. I'm saying thank you on his behalf. Isn't that cute? So thank you so much. I love it. And then we have this. Now they have each other. Okay. Then we have this. Oh, I'm ready. This is metal, and I love it. Can you see it? I love this. It looks like the top of a bottle. Then we have, these are things that I bought. Lucky to have you. You are my lucky charm. Okay. And this, I'm saving these for when it's closer to that day. Okay. Anyway, I'll show you that another time. But thank you so much, Crazy 8. Nobody look at my house. It's a gosh darn mess. Running to the studio. Back to the studio. Okay. Yeah, you did see this. You did see this. Hey, I just don't want to run out. Trying to be here. Okay. So that's the first thing, that little guy. Is everybody still here? 20 in the house? Thank you. Please give me a thumbs up. All right. Anyhow, the next thing she gave me is, and for me and Devin, but I think this is for me. This is a book about the healer. It's called The Healer. I can't wait to get into that. Thank you so much, Crazy 8. That was really nice of you. And hopefully Devin goes, you better read it. Because I'm so bad. I'm so behind with my reading because I'm very visual and auditory. But like if I pushed myself to read, I have a whole set of books that I want to put my hand on and just absorb it. Anyhow, I am a reader. I can read because I have a master's degree. So thank you for that, Crazy Eight. I love it. And her friend, pretty sure she said her friend makes these. And Devin loves gnomes. So does Crazy Eight, right? So does my brother-in-law, John. We call him Johnny. And look, her friend made this. Isn't that cool? I told Devin, that's you on the beach when you have your long beard, because he grows a beard to look like Santa when he's in the winter. Um, but it's a magnet. I didn't know that. It's so cool. Tell your friend that she's really talented and she should sign her work. If she knows how to make anything with as a unicorn or zebra, let me know. Or mermaid, let me know. But thank you so much. We are not done. We are not done. She gave me this beautiful, I can't wait to get into this. This lights for hours and hours. I'll probably save this for a reading. I'll probably save this for like, when I do a reading. Because I need that smoke. But thank you so much. When she was doing a reading, she lit that and I was like, what kind of incense lights for all those hours? Then she also gave me sprays. I would spray it for you, but I don't know if this is smell-o-vision or not. Smell alive. But this one is pumpkin, and I sprayed it before. It's really awesome. Thank you so much. And because she knows she likes a lot of smells, I do too. And this one is maple butter. Now that gets me wanting pancakes. I want pancakes now. Okay. And that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. And she gave me a little picture too. But I don't know if she did it or her daughter did it. So we'll leave that aside. Okay. And then she also gave me this blessed, not stressed. Isn't that cool? And that's what I have to remember because a lot of times I'm acting all stressed out. And I got to remember I am blessed, not stressed. Blessed, not stressed. Okay. That's not all. Hold on. I need to overthink this. I think this is a magnet too. Yeah, this is a magnet too. Hold on. I need to overthink this. That is the story of my life. Okay. That really is. And being a Virgo, I overthink everything. What do I overthink? Everything. Okay. But I'm trying not to. I'm trying to, like, I could flip out when I worry about my trip. And then I say to myself, have you gone on a trip before? Yes. Did you go on planes before by yourself? Yes. Did you leave the country by yourself? Yes. And I say no to that again because when I went to Aruba, I flew in a day before my sisters, and because I didn't want to fly all the way home, pay for that, and fly all. So I flew by myself. I don't even understand how I did it. I had to fly from San Angelo to Dallas, that's one plane. Then from Dallas to Aruba, that's the second plane. But I had a layover in all these different places, and it was so confusing. And you leave the country, and I probably the only reason why I got through is because I got a wheelchair. Had I not got a wheelchair, I probably would have not known where to go in the airport. So I said on my list, I will not do that again. I will not leave the country, the United States, by myself. So that's why I'm one of the reasons why I'm flying to New York first, because I'm going to stay there for a few days and visit with family and friends. Um, and then I'll be able to meet up with my daughter and son because they are located there, you know. in New York. Okay. So the next item, Crazy Eight, why did you do this? Is it Christmas time? It's actually Christmas time for Irish people. Um, St. Patty's Day is a big thing. Not really in Ireland. My mother used to always say that. My mother used to always say, kind of diss, because my father, he was an alcoholic, and also, you know, his side was the Irish, mainly Irish side. But she would say, oh, it's just St. Patty's Day is just an excuse to drink more. Okay. Anyway, because we would say, aren't you dressing up? Aren't you putting on green? And sometimes she would, but sometimes when she was angry, she would not wear green. And you'll find that if you go to Ireland, she would always say that. If in Ireland, they don't think of it as a big deal. But okay, whatever. I want to celebrate it. It's always been my day that I was happy. Okay, how did these get here? How did these get here? Little mini hats? What? Are we ready or are we ready? Okay. And guess what? Side note, I hate Irish food. I do. I hate it. And Devin's going to be making the corned beef and cabbage. I'll have a little piece of it. I hate it. I have a little piece of it, douse it with mustard, and then I'll be hungry an hour later and make a pizza muffin or something. Okay, anyhow, but he makes Irish soda bread. That is good. His Irish soda bread is really good. Anyhow, back to what Crazy Eight gave me, because our holiday. Okay, this says never, never, never give up. So I said to Devin, I wonder why she gave me this. And he goes, you need to know that. And I go, why? He goes, you always give up. Oh, I do? I do? He goes, yeah, you're always second guessing yourself. You don't give yourself credit for all the things that you went through, all the things that you've accomplished. He goes, you definitely need that. He goes, she was right about that. And so I said, you know what? Thank you. Thanks for reminding me, Devin, that I need that. And I am going to put it right over here. Wait, ching. I didn't even have to do that because I have a scissor right here. But I am going to hang it so that I could look at it every day. One second. I am not done. One second. Cheers. Drink it if you got it. And I always got it. No, I don't. How dare you? No, I do. I do have a bottle available. You know why? I'm not drinking it as fast as I used to. I used to go through two bottles very quickly, or every week, once a week. Two bottles would be gone. I didn't. I didn't worry about it. I wasn't sad about it. Okay, but then I just, if the more readings I had to do, you got to, you do it sober. Sometimes I would, tip the old elbow, but when I'm pretty serious about my work. So if you want to really connect with spirit, don't have that kind of spirits. Okay. But some people find it the opposite. Okay. Okay. So this is really funny. This is a piece of my childhood. Okay. She made, remember these? Put a two in the chat if you remember these from childhood. Okay. Her and her daughter did this for me, because she has a little daughter at elementary school. So remember, you do this one. Okay, you are going to marry Stephen from row 3. Okay, okay, pick a color. Purple. Purple. Okay, and the only reason why I'm not reading it to you is because I can't see it. Okay, So thank you, Crazy Eight. I was doing this with Devin today. I go, Devin, do you remember this from grade school? And he did. He remembered it. But he goes, I don't know how to do it. I go, well, I used to be able to make them. I was like, I was surprised in third grade. That's what we spent our time doing. Okay. And so this was either, I think this was made by your daughter, but let me know. It's so beautiful. Let me know. Thank you so much, Crazy A, for everything. I appreciate it. I love you. Um, and anybody who, and then she has another note for me that is personal. So anyway, anybody who wants a great channel to watch, we have a lot of people in the house. We have Kim Magical from a comeback. She has a beautiful channel. She also is called the Delphi Queen because she has done so much work on Delphi, Idaho 4, Summer Wells, all the cases, and plus other things about her losing her two daughters. And she's just, I always call her my hero. She's a superhero. Um, and I love you, Kim Magical. And then we have, hi, Lisa L. Um, and then we also have Crazy Eight, who has she's not so new. She's coming upon in June. I think that'll be her year anniversary. And so she's doing well. And she puts out a lot of material, a lot of videos, and she also helped out on one of the crime cases. And she doesn't really do that, but she did it as a favor for me. And we were collabing. I collab with all my soul sisters. Um, and so she helped me with Lori Page, which I still can't get over that name. I want to say Ellen Page. I want to say Alice, but mostly Ellen. Anyhow, so go over to Crazy Eight Inspirational Tarot. Um, she has a fun channel and always has shorts and uh, videos that are, usually like 25 minutes to 30 minutes tops, but usually she's under that. And she's doing a good job, a great job. So thank you so much for all the gifts, and I appreciate that God brought you into my life, and that God brought all of you guys into my life. Now you don't want me to start crying because I don't really have enough makeup on, but can you see that I have one pink butterfly and one blue butterfly? I'm resonating more with the blue one for some reason. Anyhow, good because I'm so pale. But what else do you guys want to talk about? I'm 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 out of my element if I'm not doing cards. Should I do a card? I should do a butterfly card. How about I do a butterfly card? Because they're just easy breezy. Yeah, so it's been a heavy week with murders and crimes. And I only worked one day this week, but I worked in the physical school one day this week. But I worked my butt off with the cases. And just when I'm not doing videos doesn't mean I'm not working. I'm constantly thinking about it. I eat, sleep, dream it. A lot of times I can't turn my brain off. Do you guys feel that way? Those of you who are intuitives and empaths and light workers out there, it's very hard to disconnect from it. And then it's very hard to get the laundry done, the vacuuming done, even the cooking. I couldn't think about anything to like make because my mind was like all the space was filled up with all the kids that were taken away, taken off this earth, and the unfound, the ones that haven't been found, takes up so much space. And I've been getting a lot of emails that I think we're getting closer to finding Lori Page. Um, and I don't know how much corruption there is in Tennessee, but there's a lot. To have Summer Wells missing with absolutely no progress and those parents that were responsible for her on Candace's watch. She went missing, and she's not in jail, not a day in jail. Okay. Don't get me started because that's why I live. I think about it. I relook at my videos because I'm looking for a clue, and then I get caught up with somebody who yelled at me and said, "You're being so mean to Don and Candace. There's absolutely no facts based on what you said. How dare you be mean to Don and Candace? They didn't do anything." Okay. Why are you on my channel? Why are you looking at a psychic channel? I always say that I could be wrong. This is in my opinion. This is my reading. Okay. And it's allegedly. So it's not like I go by the facts. What I do is I watch news clips after news clip. I even look in the comments of the news clip because sometimes there are people that know facts in those news clips. And then I meditate. I listen to my music. I pray. I Palo Santo it up. I sage it up, which I just ran out of sage, by the way. So Devin had to order me some. And then I do my read. And I know Kim does something similar. Sure Crazy 8 does something similar. Ruby, I don't see her here today, but tonight, this evening, but I'm sure she does that too. A lot of times she would have a book and she would be writing notes at work whenever she got a chance because things were coming in and she's working the cases. And so we all work in a way where we feel like the energy is heavy, and that means spirit is trying to get to us. Spirit's trying to tell us something. And yeah, everybody could feel that way. Everybody could open themselves up for it. It is not an easy job. Am I right, Kim? Am I right, Jess? It's not an easy job to be open to spirit because what happens is we're empaths, so we feel everything. We feel the energy. We read the room in a way. We read the universe. And like right now, all these bad things that happen with kids, I feel like something else is coming. Do you feel that way? Anybody else feel that? Like something else is about to drop? And I felt this way in 2023, towards the end of 2023. And I don't do predictions, like world predictions, and there's a reason I don't do it. I don't feel good at that. I know some readers that used to do that, or that maybe still do it. A lot of people still do it. But the reason why I don't do it is because I don't want to bring that into the universe. But I have felt this way for a while, that there's going to be somebody famous and they're going to wipe out their family. And it's very similar to, do you remember, was it Phil Hartman? His wife killed him, and there was two kids in the house, and then she killed herself. There was a standoff, right? I think he was going to get a divorce because she was doing too much coke and drinking too much, right? Um, I don't know if he was cheating or not. I think she was all coked up. But anyhow, she killed him. He had a cold one night, so he was in bed, and that's when she killed him. First big fights. But it's similar to that, but I feel scared. Like Phil Hartman's kids really were lucky that they were safe. Because the standoff was for hours. So that's why I'm hearing that. I've been hearing it since 2023. I mean, there's a million things that happened in the news, and I don't even watch the news. I just watch YouTube. And if I see something disgusting, like there was a father that killed his three sons, um, I couldn't watch any of that. I couldn't. Anytime it popped up, I went over to a different case, or I went over to a different video, because you got to protect your energy. And sometimes spirit wants you to look into it. And sometimes spirit says, no, step back, step off. Okay. So I got that message that it's somebody famous. And I think to myself, why does that have to happen? Can't God just prevent that? But in a way, he said, or the answer I'm hearing is it has to happen to that famous couple or that famous people because in order for people to pay attention about mental illness, about drug abuse, about alcoholism. Okay. I don't mean to talk about alcoholism and then have my cup here, but it's Saturday night. I deserve my drink. Okay. 1 second. That wasn't awkward at all. Anyway, I don't know. Um, is anybody listening? I got 17 in the house. You digging my green nails? Yeah. So when I got my green nails, they were supposed to be putting four-leaf clovers on some of the nails, another design on other nail, and the lady totally dissed me, and I paid them instead of dealing with it and yelling at them. I gave them a big tip, and I said I'm not going to come back. Now the pedicures are good there, but she totally ignored me and dissed me. There's just too many nail shops, so I don't have anything on them. I should have four-leaf clovers and stuff. Then I was going to look for those stencils that to put on myself. But it's, before when I go to Ireland, I think I'm going to have different nails. I don't know if I'm going to keep the green because that's a whole different month. And so I might have different. But now I have to find a new place to get them done. Anyway, let me just grab a butterfly card for the collective. You guys have been so nice to me. Hi, Tracy. Hi, buddy. You getting out of the shower? All right. I wish I got in the shower. I didn't get in the shower yet. Maybe later I'll go in the shower. Yeah, these butterfly cards, I saw Crazy 8 had them, and I was like, what the F? Why don't I have those cards? And she was going to buy them for me. I was like, no, girl. I'll just get Devin to look for them on eBay. But I didn't know they existed. They kind of look like, don't they look like the earrings? I just resonate with the butterflies. So what does do the spirits and the spirit guides and the angels and the butterflies want to tell my collective, my sassy subs? Remember that? Some of you might. I used to call my Zen zebras, my sassy subs, my collective, my namaste ninjas, my unique unicorns, my Bella butterflies. Is Bella Butterfly here? Okay. Let's see. I just heard pick 3. What does my collective need to know, dear God? What does my collective need to know, angels? Okay, first up, healthcare change. So somebody is going to make a healthcare change. Yeah, these things, when I turn the lights out, my nails light up. So somebody is thinking about something to do with their health. They have to make that change in order to feel healthier, in order to feel like a more Bella butterfly, to feel there's somebody out there that hasn't been making their appointments, going to the doctor, and they need to. Okay. There's something that's been bothering you. You need to get her done. Okay. Then we have emotional. Look at this butterfly. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so that is emotional. When I was drinking my friggin' moon water, I was crying. I was bawling. crying at the gym. I was crying in the changing room. Hey, at least I went that week. Okay. I was crying in my car. I was crying in the house. I was crying at school. I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't write down crying. I want to cry more tears. I wrote down that kids will be found. I'll help out with the kids. My healing art will heal. Um, so I was like, what's with all the emotions? But moon water runs with the moon and your emotions. So somebody is feeling their feels. Isn't that beautiful, that butterfly? It almost looks like a zebra, a lavender zebra. That could be the name of the next artwork, lavender zebra. Yeah, so if you're in your emotions, sometimes you have to sit and discover why. Why do I feel the way I feel? Um, what's going on that I'm feeling sad? And usually for me, what I do is I miss my kids, even though they're adults. They're still kids to me, right? So I'll call them, I'll text them, and then I'll feel much better after I've texted back and forth. Okay. That's all it takes with me, just texting back and forth. I don't really like speaking on the actual phone, but especially if they answer me in a talk text, my daughter usually won't, but my son will every once in a while push the old button so I could hear his voice. But he won't send me any pictures of him. Um, but my daughter will send me pictures, but she'll answer in writing. And I'll always say, why don't you do the talk text? Oh, I don't like to. She doesn't like to. Anyhow, but what point being, I feel better and more balanced if I've spoken to them. And also my friend of 50 something years, I just text with her. She asked me what dates I'm coming in. I got her I wrote down the dates and I told her I'll know more when I make the appointment to get into New York. And that'll be on Monday. I'll know better, the exact dates that I'm coming in. And she said, okay, just get back to me and let me know of the exact dates and then we'll go from there. Okay. Because she wanted to celebrate my birthday. My 60th birthday came and went. Okay. No, not that Devin didn't do anything. Devin did a lot, but I didn't get to see my family or my friends. So, I'm looking forward to seeing them and giving them a hug and giving them many hugs. But what I'm trying to say is with the emotion card, really, whether you journal, whether you, meditate, and if you have to force yourself, there was times because I'm ADD, so I used to have trouble meditating. I was like, you mean I gotta meditate before I do the cards? I don't think so. So I'd be a rebel. You know me, I'm a rebel. And then I realized meditation could be 5 minutes. Meditation is what I'm doing right now. You don't believe me? Let me show you. See this? This has been on the whole time. Okay. That is that is how I meditate. Plus meditation could be the smoke. That's why I insist on having the smoke. It's so friggin' important to me. Um, because sometimes when the smoke is going and I get a good burn, remember back in the days where I used to do the burn? I have a cauldron. I have a new cauldron. But I just never set it up. I just never it's on the kitchen table for some reason. Okay. Um, clearly, Devin allowed me to not put it away, but I'm supposed to take that cauldron, go outside with it, and do my readings outside and have a good burn. But instead, I've become a homebody, so I'm doing it inside. But anyway, this is my meditation. When I just look at the smoke, I just sit here, then I have a dopamine release, serotonin release on the Jason Stevenson music, and I feel happier. I don't know, how do you guys feel? Because you've been with me for 55 minutes, some of you, right? Okay. So that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't have to be complicated. It could be 3 prayers that you say. It could be just sitting here saying, Spirit, what do I need to know? Dear God, what do I need to know? Could be talking to your loved ones that are in the heaven, um, and just saying to them, and you don't hear an answer right away, but you just feel like somebody just took a load off your chest and went like that. Okay. And then something happens, a song comes on, or somebody calls you or texts you, or somebody in the store is nice to you and reminds you of somebody that you know. Okay. It could be anything like that. Or you get good news on a test result for your doctor. You know, you go to the doctor and you get pretty good news. Hey, you're gonna live uh, a few more years. All right. Whatever it is, like just take that to the bank, take that and know that, you know, your angels are always with you, God's always with you, and your emotions count. That's why I'm circling back in an awkward way. Okay. Those of you who know me know that I circle back, but sometimes it takes me a long time to circle back because I lost my point and I'm trying not to show you that I lost my point. Um, but I'm circling back. So yeah, it had to do with the emotion card. Your emotions count, and there's a reason you feel emotional. And if you're a light worker, an empath, or a psychic, you might feel emotional and you might be crying because it's right before something else happens in the news that you might not be related to the people, but you still feel empathy for. And God is getting you ready for, as a premonition, as a dream or a vision or a feeling for what's about to take place. Okay. Not to sound scary, but like that's how you are prepared. It could be through a dream or just like an emotional mini breakdown, which I have very, and then I'll be in a laughing jag and a silly jag and totally acting silly, and then the next day or the next hour I'm crying. And I don't know if you've seen it. Maybe you might have seen it. I could start a video laughing. I could start a video crying. And then later on, it's the opposite emotion. I think I have that disorder where you laugh instead of cry. It's an actual disorder. Okay. I looked it up. All right. Anyhow, I know my family will say I don't have it. Okay. Look at this. Retirement. So some of you might be thinking about retirement. Okay. I think about it too. I'm semi-retired. Um, but I just want to get another one. I just want to put the smoke on the cards a little bit. These are just easy cards, kind of like futuristic messages, things that are coming up, it may be in your present to near future. And I have one more card spirit for my Bella Butterflies and my sassy subs. Thank you. Please and thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's the zebra butterfly. I love this butterfly. Okay, seeking and finding. So a lot of you are seeking and finding. Okay, sorry, I think I have to show you the card so you can absorb it. Okay. Now, a lot of you out there are like, what is my mission? What am I supposed to be doing this from this day forward? Or how do I put it? What am I supposed to be doing? What am I supposed to be putting my energy into? Some people might be looking for answers like emotionally. Some people looking for like relationship answers. Some people looking for career changes or how do I make money? How do I become abundant? How do I use my gifts and talents in a way that benefits not just others but me, um, where I feel fulfilled and I feel like spent because I used what God gave me. Okay. So that was just anything else? We'll let you know. I just heard we'll let you know. Okay. So I'll just put you down now. Okay, because I have to. I don't have to, but this is a cash. Okay. I got the black box. This is Francis Ford Coppola. I used to drink that wine, so I like this. Devin got me the glass. I don't really drink Francis Ford Coppola anymore. Um, because I found like a drier wine, I guess. Cheers. Yeah, so I just went from the expensive Cabernet Sauvignon to low and not that good. To me, this tastes like and I used to really love this. It's a right. It's a right, but it kind of tastes like it's like drinking real strong dry wine, which was from made in the barrel to go and to drink grape juice. And it's not grape juice. Black box is pretty good. Merlot is pretty good. It's pretty dry. I don't like sweet. I don't like sweet wine. I like very dry, like where it goes down your throat and it's really no sweetness at all. Okay, but this has sweetness. But it's okay. It's I. Cheers, everybody. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, hi, Spunky. Is that MM? Is that Maureen? That is Maureen. She wrote a children's book called Spunky. I have it. I still have it. How are you, Maureen? How are you, Spunky? Apple my Buff City Soap Fruity Loop Shower Oil. Oh, that probably smells really good. I always spray. I've been spraying like so many times, even just to cheer myself up. Tracy, I've been spraying. What's her name? That singer spray. You know that we talked about. What's her name again? Nicki Minaj. Her perfume is really good. I've been spraying using that a lot. This is another frankincense. Tara talk and the planky. I didn't research my family. No, I don't even really know how to do it. Um, yeah, we're going to Dublin. As far as I know, we're going to Dublin, and then Limerick because my favorite writer is Frank McCourt. But I really do love James Joyce, but I'm not sure where James Joyce is from. Let me find out. Echo, where was James Joyce born? James Joyce was born in Dublin, Ireland in 1882. That's great. James Joyce, I had to do two thesis papers on him for my master's in English many moons ago, and Portrait of an Artist and Ulysses. Now, Ulysses is a friggin' 1,000-page book. And this was back in 1990 something, right? 1995, I believe I went back. to finish my master's because I started an education master's and I wanted to switch it to English so that I could. At first, I was going to be an ESL specialist, but then I just switched it to rhetoric writing. Anyway, um, yeah. So James Joyce kind of invented like automatic writing, not worrying about punctuation and just like taking your journal or your piece of paper and writing whatever the freak was on your mind, right? And so, in a way, he was tapping into automatic writing, unconscious writing, really just journaling and not worrying about anything with punctuation. And even when he put it in his books, when his books were published, they were published as is. And I freaking love that because that's a rule breaker. Even though I do love a good comma and a semicolon, I know how to teach it and I know how to do it. And I understand there, and there, two, and two. Okay, some people will understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, so James Joyce, I just found out was from Dublin. I knew it was Ireland, but I didn't know if it was Dublin or Limerick. Limerick is where Frank McCourt was from, and he wrote Angela's Ashes, Tis, and Teacher Man. Does anybody know anything about that? Okay, now Frank McCourt came in from Ireland. I think he was 17, and he um, went to college and became a teacher and worked at Stuyvesant. Then which is in Manhattan, and then he came over to work in McKee High School, which is in Staten Island, New York. And he wrote a book, or he wrote two books, and it's based on his experience in Staten Island, New York, and Manhattan, and he lived in Brooklyn. So I was just like all over that, and that was when I was going to college. For my master's, and I was like, I wish I could meet him, but then he passed away. A lot of people didn't like him, but James Joyce and him, my two favorite writers. So my son told me that he goes, I'll go wherever you and Laura want to go, but he goes, the one thing I want to do is go to this big tunnel that is over 5,000 years old. Does anybody know about it? I just learned about it. He called it some name, and then I looked it up, and there it was. Something like grainage. So all I know is it's in Ireland, and it looks like a big white tunnel. I think I saw it in a vision once. Anyhow, there's all bones in there, and when the light comes through the window at certain parts of the day, then you could see all the bones that they put in it. I don't know why he wants to go there, but it sounds interesting. It sounds fun. Hey, he's paying for the trip. So, and then my daughter, Laura, she's a bartender and she wants to go to certain pubs. And so my son doesn't drink. And I know, isn't that crazy? So he doesn't want to be anything like his mother or his father. So anyhow, I said, what will you do when we go to the pubs? And he goes, oh, I'll just order coffee. I'll have stuff to eat. And I said, well, they make mocktails. They have beer that has no alcohol in it. So you could always do that too. And he was like, I'll just have something to eat. He goes, I'm going to be driving probably. So I need to, not drink alcohol because I'm going to be driving on the other side of the road. So I thought we were going to get like Ubers and stuff, but I think we have to rent a car. I'm pretty sure we have to. I'm a little nervous about that. Oh, my candle just went out. So what is everybody saying, if anything? Niece. Just a stone's throw away in Houston. Oh, you're in Houston, Maria Johnson? Oh, cool. That's actually 6 hours from me. I see that Lady Liberty. I love Lady Liberty. Dixie, are you still here? You're from Indiana, like Kim Magical. Cool. Yeah, daylight savings. Oh, Devin was going to change the clocks and then he didn't. That's true. I forgot about daylight savings time. So we're going to lose some time, right? Okay. I think I'm wrong in the chat. I think I'm wrong. Yeah, no, Maria, sometimes I do lives when I'm in the car. Sometimes and like the afternoon. So I have done it in the afternoon, but a lot of times I'll do it at night when everybody like goes to sleep or whatnot. But today I decided to give you know, do a little quick video beforehand and say I'm going to go live at 9:30. And of course, I didn't get here till 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm not good with the chat. Beachcomber's here. Hi, Beachcomber. I don't know if I missed something, so if I did, I'm sorry. Let's get an angel card. 1 second. See, these are my new cards, but I would need like bifocal glasses to read this. Look at all this. These are really interesting. Devin bought them because I don't really like my tarot cards. And these have like all kinds of information on it. I can't see it. It's too little. It's way too little. 1 second. Let's see that. 1 second, guys. I'm looking for my glasses. Of course, they're not here. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Did everybody leave? Sorry about that. What happened was, you going to shuffle your butterflies too? Good. What happened was, I can't find my glasses. I have one pair that's really strong. I'm going to go out and get some glasses tomorrow. I'll probably try to get the 200 ones just so I could see like small bottles and small cards so I can actually read it. But in even these, look at these. The writing is crazy. Look how small that is. Okay, I could see it. These are Devin's glasses, but I wanted to show you guys my newest work, my latest work. I've showed you on a video, but I don't think people thought it was for sale. But this one is for sale. The other two aren't. Um, this is my latest work. It's so cute and I'm proud of it. And here it is. Just ready. It's ready and way in time for the holiday. Our holiday. Okay, I call this Celtic Dublin, right? Of course, I had to get Dublin in there, but it's like the Celtic cross, and I'm just proud of it because I visualized it and I collaged it with a couple of items. But I've had this necklace. I don't know if you've seen this necklace hanging around. I bought it once when I think I was going to New York, and I thought I was going to be dressed in like a white shirt, white pants. I wear a lot of white pants, like you know, when it's springtime and the summertime. And I thought I was going to have like this white, like chiffon jacket, not jacket, a shirt, like overshirt. And that outfit never came about. I do have the white pants though. But I bought this necklace. Actually, I bought it to go to Aruba and never wore it in Aruba. I bought like 5 dresses and never wore I wore 1 dress, maybe 2 dresses out of the bunch in Aruba. Anyhow, digress. This necklace, I took it out of my bedroom because it was hanging there forever. Brought it to Aruba, brought it back from Aruba. I don't think I brought it to New York. But anyhow, I brought it in here in the studio and hung it up with my jewelry because I knew with my stones that are hanging up there, because I knew one day there was going to be a canvas that would warrant it. And here it is. And what I love the best is you could hang this up by this gold chain. See this gold chain? Or you could just hang it up from here. It's your choice. It'll work either way. And then I just took the golden sticky paint and did the edges to collage it in. And I could have went crazier. I was going to do the metallic paint on the edges. And I said, no, let the white come through. Let the white slip through. And so you have a mixture of the green and the white and not so much the gold. The gold is important, but you didn't want it to overwhelm it because in the necklace, there is so much white. There's white crystals and gold. And then you know what Devin said to me? He goes, I thought you were going to wear that necklace. And I go, it had other plans. He goes, yeah, but now you can never wear it. And I said, that's okay. It wasn't, like 14 karat gold necklace. Okay. But it's doesn't it fit here? I'm not trying to get compliments for it. It's just it's a thin piece, it's a small canvas, it's not gonna be expensive, but I just was so happy that it worked out. Yes, I kissed my work. Yes, I do. Because before it goes bye-bye, or even if it stays there, I I show it love, okay? And I usually Palo Santo it anyhow. These cards, you probably haven't seen me use them in a long time, but I used to use them a lot back in the days where I did my burns outside. And you would see the backdrop of me in front of the bricks, in front of the brick walls. I'll get back out there again. I don't know what happened that I stopped going out there. I became a hermit in my car and in my house. Um, sorry, what I'm doing is I don't know why the cards are all mixed up, but I have not used these in such a long time. So I'm going to ask the spirit guides, and then you guys have any questions. Then I'm going to talk about one last thing afterwards that's kind of serious thing. Just my opinion. I want it on the record. I want it on the record. Anyway, guides and spirit guides, what do you need to tell my collective? What does my collective need to know? Please and thank you. Thank you for letting us get together this evening and hang out together on a Saturday night. Have fun. Hopefully we can um stream from Ireland. I hope so. I'll definitely do videos. If I feel like I can't live stream, I'm just going to do videos and try to upload them. Hopefully it'll work. I just don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. Because when I went to England in 2006 and 2012, I wasn't a YouTuber. So I took pictures, but I even had throwaway cameras back then. So anyhow, what does my collective need to know? Please and thank you. What does the collective need to know? This one looks like it's going to come out. What does the collective need to know? What do my sassy subs need to know? Thank you, dear God. What do the guardian angels want to tell them? Thank you. I know, I get weird. That one's got to get, I got to glue that one to an index card and figure out which angel had golden wings. Let me find out now. Echo, which guardian angel had golden wings? In Catholic tradition, Gabriel is depicted as having golden wings. He is revered as the angel of peace and a divine messenger who announced to Mary that she would give birth to Jesus. Wow. Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel had golden wings. I did not know that. I'm learning things every day, as if I'm a little kid. I did not know that. So Archangel Gabriel had golden wings, and I knew that he revealed to Mary, Mother Mary, that she would give birth to Jesus. I knew that. That was Gabriel. But yeah, Gabriel was for the children and had golden wings. Am I weird enough for you? Let me know. Some of you get me. Some of you get me, right? Okay, sorry. I will. I just heard you can never have enough angels because I said, am I supposed to pick 3? And they go, no, pick 4 because you can never have enough angels. Right? Focus more on the angels. Okay? I feel you. Yeah, remember these cards? Remember sitting outside and it'd be so hot, but I like the heat. The heat feels good on your bones. And especially if you're from New York and it was always raining or snowing. And to sit in that heat and you just sweat. You sweat everything out. And you have a tank top on constantly. And it was nice. I got to get myself out there again. Vitamin D. Okay, anyhow, here we go. The first card that came out for you guys is Merlina. Look at that. Merlina. Okay, so Merlina says, you are confused. I know I am. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do your research or seek advice, expert advice, before making a decision. Merlina, you are not wrong. And you could see the yin yang sign in there. I'm going to show you. So you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information on something. So this is what the angels are telling you. Merlina is telling you that you need to do more research, then you'll feel better, get the information that you need, or seek expert advice before you make the decision. And do you guys see the yin yang? See the yin yang? And Merlina is right there. The yin yang represents that we have the two different sides. We have the real organized together side where we can, be specific on what we want and what we need to say to other people and what we need to go after. And then we have the other side to us where we're absent-minded professor and we're confused and we just don't know what to do. So we're wishy-washy. We're up and down, okay? When the yin yang comes up, that's what I think of. Anyhow, Merlina says, do your research. Okay, and that means you get your notebook, you get a piece of paper, and you start making phone calls and you start researching. I promise you, you'll feel better after you do that. Okay, so Bethany, we got Merlina, and now we got Bethany, the angel. Bethany says, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage or mani-pedi, and or sea salt bath or pedicure. I just said mani-pedi. Okay, I miss these cards. Bethany, you are so right, girl. So when you take excellent care of yourself, it benefits not just you, but everybody around you. Because when you're like how I usually am after I get my nails done successfully, my toes are really on point. The girl that did my toes was very good. She deserved the $20 tip. The man did not deserve the $20 tip because the girl, I thought the girl was going to get me, the other girl that said she was going to do all the different designs. Anyhow, let's get it away from me. Okay, it's not about me. It's about you. Look at Bethany. See, when you're feeling in your element, when you're feeling good about yourself, you just got your hair done, or you just gave yourself a facial, you got a facial. Facials aren't that expensive. That just fell off. That's scary. Okay. But facials aren't that expensive. You could save up for it and get an official facial. If you can't do it, you can't afford it, then you go to the store, you buy all kinds of masks, all kinds of stuff for yourself, and you do it. You just devote yourself to 3 hours and you put the crap on your face and you wait. But it's much better when you get it done. But if you can't afford it, just get a mani-pedi or get a pedicure, get a massage, okay? Bethany is feeling her fine self, okay? Then we have, see, that's bugging me, so I gotta fix it. One second. That's not gonna work. Is it gonna work? No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay, so there's my whole backdrop again. We're back at the restaurant, which is not bad. It's just I got sick of it. I just have to buy that tape again. I have to buy like the thick tape. Okay, so Azor. Is anybody hearing this? She made it for me. Oh, she made it for me. Thank you. I thought she made that for me. I love it. Why are all these messages deleted? What was happening? Messages were deleted? Tracy, let me know, okay? That's a go. Wait. I always wonder why the wife did that. Jesus loves me. Okay, I know that. I love Jesus too. Very much. I've given you such clarity. I avoid the news and ugly things. I'm probably, yes, Maria. That's very true. Maria, I was having the nails stand on their own. Yeah, and they glow in the dark. I was having, I was hearing the name Maria a lot, maybe 2 weeks ago. Just hearing that name over and over again. Okay, so we have, I don't know what happened in the chat, why there was a whole bunch of messages deleted, but I know that my mods have my back. So I thank you. I thank you. Namaste to my mods and my friends. Azor, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. And if you think about the color azure, isn't that like a bluish turquoisey color? Okay, I'm going to read it again because, like I tell my students, read it 3 times for your brain to understand really and absorb it. And of course, they don't want to do it because everybody's lazy. I'm lazy too. But I told them, I promise you, if you read something like 2 sentences is the theme or the topic of the story, the main idea of the story is the first 2 sentences. Go back to those 2 sentences, go back to the first paragraph, and I almost guarantee you 98% you will get the, the 4 questions or the 6 questions that come after that about the theme of what you just read. You will get it correct if you went back to it and read it 3 times. The first couple of sentences, the first paragraph. Okay, isn't it worth it? Okay, sorry. I don't know why I'm going back to teaching. Like my mind is going into teaching mode. Anyway, Azor, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. So something that you guys want to happen, right? You've been praying for it, you've been hoping for it, you've been thinking about it, obsessing about it maybe, and you're like, when is it going to happen? Maybe it's not going to happen. It's saying your desired outcome is coming in the near future. Don't push it, don't force it. Let it bloom, let it be, let it blossom. I don't know why I have to do this with my hand, but I like to do it. Okay. Dolphin right, dolphin left. That's old school Mystic Brady. Anybody remember? Okay. Anyway, Echo, what color is Azure? Azure is a blue color with hints of cyan and purple. It is commonly associated with bright, open skies and is a shade between cyan and blue on the visible light spectrum. Okay, I don't know if you heard all that, but what I said was Azure is a bluish color. She said, my little computer brain over there said that Azure is a combination of blue with purple. Oh my gosh, I love that color. Blue and purple. That might be my next finger color. Okay. Not that I don't love green, but green is for my holiday. You know, the holiday on the 17th. Okay. So don't push it. It's coming to you. What you want, what you've been hoping for. Doesn't mean don't work for it. It just means don't push it. Don't obsess over it. Just do what you need to do. Do your research. Do what your homework. Always do your homework. Even when we get to be adults and senior citizens, we still have homework to do. Okay. Still got to make your brain work. We still got to think about what's on our bucket list, what we want to accomplish in our life. Every day that we're here is a day that we can accomplish something. Even if it's just like, hey, I put away 4 shirts. And that's what I did today. That was the one thing that was on my list of like, let's try to make the house cleaner. Okay, I put away 4 shirts. I literally took out 4 hangers, maybe 5, and put away that from my basket. Is the basket still full? Oh, yes, it is. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm acting like a dick. I am acting like a dick. Okay, sorry, but not a nice dick, right? Commercial break. All right. See, see how these don't really light? Not all my videos have to be so gosh darn serious. But anyhow, I have two things lit. I don't know why it's not staying lit. Like you guys are not even seeing the benefits of this, are you? Have you been seeing this? Oh no, my music just went out. Okay. That might be telling me I have to go soon. Okay, so guys, Aurora, the fourth card is Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others. Okay, but don't descend, don't come down, because others will soon become inspired by your example. So you are flying high, Aurora, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Aurora. Echo. Who was Archangel Aurora? Aurora is the archangel of nature, weather, seasons, science, and astronomy. She is the guardian of the 13th key of love, cosmic, and earth gateway, the heart chakra, and is known as the phoenix throughout creation. Aurora has so much on her. So if you didn't hear that, I can't repeat it. It's a lot. But basically, Aurora is the angel, the archangel of nature, okay, of all the seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall. Okay. Yeah, she represents like don't worry that you're in your element and you're trying to do what you need to accomplish. Don't dumb it down. Night, don't dumb it down because you think others are jealous of you, and they might well be, because they might be jealous for a short amount of time, but then they will see that everywhere you got to is because you put in the blood, sweat, and tears, and they see the effort and they see the magic in what you're doing. Okay. Um, Aurora, she's good. She's good. Let me just see if there's any other list. Yes, we love Jesus. Was somebody on here being a troll against because I was doing cards? I guess let me know. Let me know in a text if we'll keep it. Soul sisters, let me know in a text, okay? How can I expand my talents? Oh, I didn't see this. I say out loud, what is my purpose? How can I expand my talents to help more? That's good. That's what you should be saying, Maria. I still say it myself. You don't always know what your mission is. We don't always know what our mission is. We just have to, be responsible to get up every day, ask God, and ask God and the angels, please give me the energy and the strength to do what I need to do. To do what I need to do in order to be a good person, in order to use the gifts. And I used to always say this to God, help me to use the gifts and talents that you gave me. Help me to utilize the gifts and talents that you gave me. Okay. And then just know that your prayer is answered. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. I went to check my messages and everything disappeared. So, do we have a troll situation? All right, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm almost done here. You know, trolls will be trolls. What can you do? Thank you guys for being there for me, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, the blue one does jump out, and the pink one not so much, right? Oh, somebody said, yes, thank you for sharing that. Did you see the comment about where Summer was? No. Did somebody, Kim, from a comeback, did somebody say where Summer was? I feel like somebody's sticking me with a pin right here all day. Not just now, right here. But that's usually caffeine, I guess. Um, what's your gotta get out of here? Want to get out of it? Want to get out of it? I'm not getting 1096 will be our code. What's happening? Something happening. I just pulled an archangel, and the card is Hello from Heaven. Azriel. I love Azriel. Loved ones in heaven. Doing fine. Let go of worries and feel the blessings. Thank you. Crystal Divine is here. How are you, Crystal Divine? Thank you for coming here. MD Saladin, how are you? Have I considered monovision contacts? No, I have not. What I'm gonna do is I am going to meditate on my eye healing, and I'm gonna listen to meditation music that heals your eyes, and I'm gonna see what happens. Okay. I'm supposed to wear glasses when I read small print, but I don't, and I lose them all the time. Well, I borrowed Devin's, so these worked fine. I know my daughter would love it. She listens to Celtic music. Oh yeah? Thank you. The way you can purchase my artwork is you go to my Gmail, which is katrina8.kb@gmail, and you give me a little message. It's not expensive. It's like 40 because it's little, and it literally took me a day and a half to do it. Um, Maria, I just saw your message. Yeah, you could. I'm behind in the chat, aren't I? So this doesn't probably make sense what I'm saying. Okay, It's okay. Let's just be cool. I'm just looking back. Ashwati, good morning, ma'am. Will I get a job in April? April month, yes or no? I don't know. I don't know because I'm not doing like a regular tarot reading. I was just doing angel and I'm drinking Jesus juice. So I don't do real readings during Jesus juice time. Okay. I would say put out your applications, put out your resumes, keep on calling back. When people don't answer you, you call them. You've had COVID, Crystal Levine? Let's give you a prayer. Please, dear God, bless Crystal Divine's family. She's had COVID. One second. That was right on time. Please, dear God, help Crystal Divine's family and heal them. Please send Archangel Raphael to heal her whole home, her husband, her family, her children, and her home. And please help her with her health in her lungs and her whole body so that she could feel better and run her shop and do Reiki and healing for other people. In Jesus' name, amen. I'll be thinking about you, Crystal Divine. I'll put you on one of my candles. Happy hippie, hi. Do you like that intermission? I had to do an intermission because I was laughing. I cracked myself up. Okay, I was crazy laughing. You got Crystal, drown yourself with drinking lots of water. Yes, water with lemon in it and just resting. You can't do anything, but make sure that you're exercising your lungs, breathing. Breathing exercises, walking back and forth in your house, sit up, don't lay flat, sit up in your bed or sit up on the couch so that your head is like, so you're kind of like in sitting position, just put your feet up on pillows and lemon water. Okay, I think I'm up to date. I checked out that address. Location, believe it's bogus. Somebody sent me a location. Okay, I better get off. I better get off so I can give you guys a call. Okay, there's one last thing I wanted to say. Okay, this is my question. And we're not really going to discuss it. If you want to see what I feel, go back to my last video. That's a really long video where I talk about three girls, three cases. One case is Madeline Soto. The other case is Lori Page, and the third case is the little girl in Africa, 6-year-old Jocelyn Smith. Okay, I talk about it in that video, and there's the thumbnail is like a paper that looks like this. Anyhow, what I want to know and what you guys think is if you're up on the cases, did Madeline Soto's mom, Jennifer Soto, know about the abuse that was going on for over 2 years? And also, question number two, did Madeline Soto's mom, Jennifer Soto, have anything to do with the death of her daughter? Because I'm thinking, allegedly, I'm thinking she definitely did. I know that's horrible to think about, but that's the feeling I'm getting. Okay? So I want you to think about that. Send me a message in the comments after the video is up, or in my other videos, you can always put it in the comments. If you're my friend, you could always text me. Okay, we always chat about cases. Um, anyway, guys, thank you for being here. I'm sorry about anything that was going on with trolls. I will continue to pray to God and to Archangel Metatron as of late, because Archangel Metatron protects the children and seeks to help them reclaim what already was theirs. And he gives you a peace, a light, joy, and happiness. Helps you with trauma that happened in your childhood, or helps you with trauma that happened anytime in your life. Okay, guys, I love you. I'm sorry if it turned serious at the end, but just trying to be a light spirit and in a dark world. Okay, thank you guys. I love you. Namaste. And thank you, all my moderators. Thank you so much for everything. Kim Magical, Tracy, Buddy, and Crazy 8, Jess. And thank you, Jess, for all the beautiful gifts. And from your daughter as well, especially. I'll keep that on my fridge and in my heart. And I love you all. Thank you, everybody. Maria, thank you for coming and being with us. Crystal Divine, you're in our hearts and our prayers. Happy Hippie, thank you for stopping by. Love you all.